Hey guys, how you going? Hey guys, I want to tell you about the sponsor of this video, who's a business that actually supports the truth. It's EMF Harmonised, and they sell EMF protection technology. The technology filters out the harmful RF waves, radio frequency waves, and has been scientifically proven to do so. Since you're using a computer, phone or tablet right now to watch this video, the EMFs are actually damaging our DNA as we speak. In other words, consider getting some EMF protection from the link below, as you'll protect yourself, you'll help the growth of my channel, and you'll help a fellow truth supporting business. And I will definitely be ordering something. Some sort of protection, guys. So look at this. This is really good. It's exactly what some people would want. And the link will be down below. Okay, guys. Hopefully this is not the last time, and I'm hoping I can upload this one. Okay, I'm just going to read a few of these, and what I'm going to do is put the links down below, and some of them you may have to go and look at yourself, because there's certain things that now we can't say, and I don't know if anything I say is going to get me kicked off. So, from the corruption detector, for each and every one of my fellow citizen journalists who were deleted after years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance in the face of an increasingly hostile platform, my heart goes out to you. Many of the people on this list I know personally. I know their character, and this is from Red, you know who, 78. I'm trying talking code. Here we go. I'm just going to read them. Look, stuff it. If I go, I go. You'll find me on Bitchute. Destroying the Illusion, Red Pill, Praying Medic, Joe M, iPod, X22 Report, Edge of Wonder, SGT Report, Space Shot 76, Woke Societies, Amazing Polly, Truth and Art TV, Patriot Soapbox, Dustin Nemos, In the Matrix, And We Know, Stroppy Me, Just Informed Talk, Mouthy Buddha, No More News, The Last American Vagabond, Titus Frost, Dollar Vigilante, World Alternative Media, and there are more. There are more. Deception Bites is gone as well. I know that for sure. Okay, as Melbourne anticipates a substantial rolling back of restrictions, Sky News political editor A. Clennell says Premier Daniel Andrews' confidence in the state's contact tracing system will dictate the extent of restriction relief enabled today. This is blackmail. That's blackmail. That's what that is. You download the contract tracing app and we will let you open up. No. And this one, I thought I'd better show this one from Rise Up Melbourne. The hairdresser that opened yesterday in Defiance was all staged. Reason to scare people into not opening their businesses. The 7 News said police were closing her store, which they can't do. All they can do is fine them. It's a fear campaign, people. Credit to Wake Australia. And this from Katie B. Great. Crisis actor, reporter, salon owner, Jemana registered her business in May 2020. During the heights of the pandemic, she isn't saving shit. They made the business as a psyop. They're trying to create a cautionary tale against others opening up because they're scared for a reason. That's why I say you need to just go and do your thing. Genuine question, can a business go bankrupt if they never had any business? I can't remember exactly when salon restrictions started, but I'm fairly sure starting a business during the heights of COVID means they probably never had a customer. Nothing legit here. So make up your own mind on this. This needs to stop. And this from Truth Will Prevail. Apparently the flu was cancelled this year in the US. Oh, yeah, in the US. In 2019, in the same week, 1,251 people had the flu or died of the flu. Had the flu? Died? I don't know. In 2020, 61. Because they're all being counted as the pandemic rubbish. And from 3 days, 3 nights, look who's showcasing her allegiance. You must truly understand that virtually every person on one of these talk shows is in their club, and they must show their symbolism. Cover the one eye. I don't know who this person is, but... Oh, and the little... And give me a break on the whole eye surgery claim. And Agent Burlington says, initiated from American Idol. Oh, so is that who it is? An American Idol. Okay, well, none of them are genuine. They're all put up there for a reason. And from Ned Kelly, do you get it, Aussies? We've been played. Both major political parties play for the same team and they're both after you. So people were asking me about this. Get behind Rick Bosilt. I can't say his name. Basilt. I can't. Ricardo Bosilt. There you go. Oh dear. Australia won. Make Australia great again. So for people asking, I still don't know. I really don't know who's good in Australia. So if you find someone and you really like look into their policies and really, really like them, then go for it. From Canberra, if Hunter Biden's emails are authenticated, then Joe Biden needs to immediately exit the race and step aside his national security threat, which he is. And if Don Jr. was Hunter Biden, he would be sitting in solitary right now. That from C3. Okay, I was trying to group certain subjects together. I should really do a Word document and put them in order, because when I do the bookmark on Twitter, it doesn't let you put anything in certain order. So I'm just going to start reading now. I'm going to start from the top here. From Robert Combs, here are 884 well-sourced examples of Obama's lying, law-breaking, corruption, cronyism, hypocrisy, waste, etc. And I'll let you read this from America's freedom fighters yourself. From Vincent Kennedy, open source. Okay, should I play it? I'm going to get in trouble for this. Oh well, needs to be heard. Are you ready?
The open world and the knowledge that exists and is available to all of us, at the push of a button, really smart. I mean, and this is some really smart analysis that's out there that's being written by people that are on the ground, seeing it for how it is, instead of, getting a bunch of reports and trying to figure out, well, what does it mean? Someone who is culturally attuned to what the environment is, and they're able to post it. Some can post it in 140 characters or less. Some can post it in a really meaningful, thoughtful piece of analysis. The open world and the knowledge that exists and is available to all of us.
He's telling us that us on the ground are better than the media, I believe. Anyway, from Donald Trump Jr., the same media that set their hair on fire every time a bogus Russia story came out is now ignoring evidence that the Biden crime family has been in bed with the Communist Party for years. The CCP. And from Pepe Lives Matter, the FBI knew about Epstein Island and they did nothing. For years, they did nothing. And then this one from James Woods. Okay. We did it once and broke Twitter. Try again. Get this trending, my friends. China bitch Biden. At China bitch Biden. So let's see if we can get this trending, hey? See if we can break them. Because they broke a lot of people, and I'm upset for the people who they've taken off. Although if I get taken off, it's not going to worry me that much. I'm just going to go somewhere else and do it. So, and it'll be, firstly, it'll be the other channel on here and, you know, on my other channel, which is always linked down below in the description of the video. And if that fails, then I'll go over to the shoot. So, and I've already read these ones. Yes, I did. Oh, hang on. No, I didn't. This is one I would missed out on, the Bradford file. The same FBI that destroyed Flynn's life can't be bothered to look into Hunter Biden's worldwide scheme to launder cash to his father, because that's how they did it, through the son. And the flu's been cancelled. We watched that. We've seen that. Seen that one. Okay, now this. From a little insider on the board, you know. Gave some wisdom today. Not all anons are authentic. Injected. Some of them are injected. You are correct, CJ. Called out CJ. Retweet 1717 had meaning, mathematical probability. 1717 day after. Do you believe it was a coincidence, surgical removal of YouTube accounts across the same day as Hunter drop? Welcome to the digital battlefield. And there's a link in there that I won't play, but they're having a go. Now, okay, I wanted to show you this because I was watching an abandoned exploration the other day, because I like them. They're my escape from some of this. And they found in a mansion, an abandoned mansion, there were these tubes and they were some sort of lighting. And then today on Twitter, I seen this. And it looks like free lighting in a tube. It even says, these tubes bring natural light indoors and help reduce energy costs. Light travels. And, yeah, look what they can do to stadiums. Without, like, windows. They had windowless rooms. And funny thing, in the 80s Twilight Zone, I've seen an episode a bit like this, except they were little, like, glow bugs, little glowworms or something. I don't know what they were, but... And, yeah, they were kept in tubes as well. They've had this the whole time. It's only starting to come out. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. It's just something random. Okay, we have, from James Woods again, we've almost 28,000 retweets on China Bitch Biden, yet Twitter won't trend it. They are trending numerous pro-Biden hashtags with thousands less tweet numbers, however. There you go. And from C0rrupti0n, and somebody tried to tell me that I was misrepresenting yesterday, and I wasn't. I said the board had never said this. Some people have, though. Some of the Anons have. But from C0rrupti0n, I've been consistent on JFK Jr. 17, confirmed it again today. Even though shill accounts think I've said something on JFK Jr. recently, I've not. This was my response in June. I stick with the facts we currently have. Until the board says otherwise, I will stick with the board's response. And that's it. Not alive. And that's what I knew too. I know a lot of people believe it. And that's fine. It's up to you what you believe. Just don't be disappointed if it turns out not to be true. I am so sorry. I don't want to be the one to break it to anybody, but that's why I say be careful. Okay. Okay, this is to a link to George News. I can't say his name. Giuliani explains how he claims he verified that laptop. Okay? And if you look for it, the NYT article might still be there. It's just that the social media pages will not let you share it. They will take it down. So you can't share anything on this subject right now. Okay. Another one from Rise Up Melbourne. I didn't do it in order. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to put them in a Word document so I can put like the things about Australia together and the things about other subjects together. What I'm about to post is not only disturbing, it rocks the core of the truth community. Let me tell you now, we're being deceived from within. Oz, sadly, is now completely infiltrated. The salon that opened yesterday was staged, made up and complete baloney. Cops are involved. Let's see if there's more of a thread. I'll post some undeniable evidence. You can decide for yourselves. This confirms our suspicion. There are rats among us. So you've got to look closely at things, and we really do have to do a lot of investigation into people if, you know, rather than just believe people. And this one. If Biden's son wanted his computer wiped clean and repaired, why didn't he just drop it off to Hillary? She's good at that. Then again, no, she's not. They've got it all anyway. Q Patriot. Who cares? Ooh, I shouldn't have even said. See, some names. But if I get kicked off, guys, I'm going to get kicked. I can't help it. Who cares who believes in JFK Jr.? It would be freaking awesome, yes, if not fine. This is all still for him and the work he set out to do in justice for his father's death. JFK Jr. is key either way, and so his death, real or not, and so is his death, real or not. Massive corruption in declassed documents. So patriots, we're all in this together. Stop getting mad at people who believe it, and let's just support each other in the mission here. And that's my belief too. I'm not mad at anyone for believing it. I'm just trying to point out what the board has said, and just to be careful, not to be disappointed if things don't happen the way we expect them to. They also said that on the board. Be careful of your expectations. And I think that's when this first came out, the rumours about Junior not being alive. Major Patriot says, breaking. Junior has died in a plane crash in 1999. John Rees will make a statement momentarily. What's that about? Is that a joke? Oh, guys. See, that's why I don't want anyone being made fun of. And I'm not on either side, okay? I'm in the middle sitting here going, okay, look, believe it if you want, but just don't be disappointed if things don't work out that way. From Major Patriot again, spoiler alert, Twitter and Facebook are not in charge of their own platforms. Clowns in America. First letter of each. They're in control of... Yeah, because I don't think... see, some people think Trump's in control of everything. White hats are in... They're not of everything, I don't think. I think they got most of it, but I don't think they've got everything. But that's just my opinion again. And I would not tell you what to believe. So please don't ever think I'm telling you what to believe, because I don't. From QTAR, POTUS just now. There will be a woman who breaks the glass ceiling, becoming POTUS. It just won't be Hillary. So there will be a woman who becomes POTUS. I reckon it'll be... Wow. Someone like Kayleigh McEnany. Or maybe Trump's daughter. I don't know. There will be someone who eventually does come up who's a female. I believe that. And I'm not a feminist. I'm not, into that either, but I just do believe that it will happen. It just won't be the side they wanted it on. And this from Sean Hannity. Senate Judiciary Committee to subpoena Twitter's CEO, Jack Dorsey. Okay, let's have a look. Might read this one. I'll make it bigger so you guys can see it. Okay, it's just flipping out. And I'm on Brave, so. On Thursday, Senate Judiciary Committee member Ted Cruz announced that the committee will be issuing a subpoena to Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey over using the social media platform to silence the press and to cover up allegations of corruption. In the last 2 days, we've seen a remarkable development, Cruz said. We have seen Big Tech, we've seen Twitter and Facebook actively interfering in this election in a way that has no precedent in the history of our country. Yesterday, the New York Post broke a story alleging serious corruption of Joe Biden and Hunter Biden concerning Ukraine. The allegations in the New York Post story, if true, indicate that Vice President Biden lied when he said he'd never discussed his son's business dealings. That story, once the New York Post broke it, was blocked by Twitter and Facebook, Cruz continued. Anyone who attempted to share was prevented from sharing it on Twitter and Facebook. That's not the only place. The New York Post, so it's not the New York Times, it's the New York Post itself, when it attempted to put out its story, was blocked on Twitter and Facebook. The New York Post has the 4th largest circulation of any newspaper in this country, and they've been wiped off. And that's why everyone was wiped off on here too, guys. God help me, I think this is going to get taken down. I think I'm going to get taken down. I'm in trouble. Yeah, let them do their best. Again, catch me on the other channel. Hev123. Never before have we seen active censorship of a major press publication with serious allegations of corruption of one of the 2 candidates for president. That was last night, he continued. This morning, the story escalated and got even worse. The New York Post broke a second story of a series of emails that indicate more corruption. In this instance, the Biden family receiving millions of dollars from Communist China government officials. Just minutes ago, I tried to share that story on Twitter, and Twitter is actively blocking right now, this instant, stories from the New York Post alleging corruption and the Biden family receiving millions of dollars from Communist China, Cruz added. This is election interference, and we are 19 days out from an election. It has no precedent in the history of democracy. The Senate Judiciary Committee wants to know what the hell's going on. Chairman Lindsey Graham and I have discussed this at length, and the committee today will be noticing a markup on Tuesday to issue a subpoena to Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter, to testify before the Senate Judiciary Committee next Friday, to come before this committee and the American people and explain why Twitter is abusing their corporate power to silence the press and cover up allegations of corruption. I swear to our Father that I think I'm going to get taken down for this one. Oh my gosh. And from Sombra, reread the Q posts, 11 threes and a marker. Oh, okay, that one blew me out of the water. I just put my foot in. I can't censor myself. It's not in me to do this. Oh well, I'm going to be gone. But go to the board because more has turned up. If you can't get onto the board, try and download one of the apps. The 17 app. You know? The letter of the alphabet. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up very shortly. Oh yeah, this is from the other day. I meant to do these the other day. Based on C0rrupti0n's tweet yesterday, I think that is a topic that's about to go ballistic. And this is why it's all the laptops and everything are coming out again. They spoke about Wiener the other day. Now it's coming out. Now it's all fresh in everyone's mind. POTUS drove the topic of fighting pedophilia. Good move. These people are sick. Oh, I'm going to get to... Oh. I'm going to... Yeah, from the Justice Department. Oh. Guys, you better just watch this quick. I'm going to upload it to Bitchute just in case as well. United States unseals superseding indictment charging nationwide money laundering network. The Justice Department today announced the unsealing of a superseding indictment charging 6 individuals with participating in a conspiracy to launder millions of dollars of drug proceeds on behalf of foreign cartels. This superseding indictment is a result of a nearly 4-year investigation into the relationship between foreign drug trafficking organisations and Asian money laundering networks in the US, China and elsewhere. The US Department of Justice is committing to disrupting and dismantling transnational criminal organisations that distribute, contraband, launder illicit proceeds and attempt to corrupt our society, said Acting Assistant Attorney General Brian C0rrupti0n for the Criminal Division. I would like to recognise the extraordinary efforts of the US Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Virginia and our federal law enforcement partners for taking down a criminal organisation that laundered drug proceeds for the Mexican cartels. Drug traffickers and money launderers operate globally, but this investigation demonstrates that they will be brought to justice wherever they are found. The successful work in uncovering and halting this scheme is due to years of collaboration and cooperation by multiple Department of Justice units and our law enforcement partners who are all committed to combating transnational criminal organisations, said C0rrupti0n, US Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia. Sorry, I've got a cat walking across my screen and I can't see. We would not have been able to achieve this result without our investigative partners and agencies around the world helping contribute to this case. My thanks to all of you for your continued commitment to this important work. These individuals went to great lengths to conceal their alleged criminal activities and further schemes that enabled drug cartels to push their poisons on our communities and launder their illicit proceeds, said Wendy Woolcock, Special Agent in charge for the US Drug Enforcement Administration, Special Operations Division. Despite these efforts, they could not evade detection by US law enforcement. DEA, along with our partners, will continue to arrest and bring to justice transnational criminals like these who facilitate and profit from the vicious global drug trade. The defendants in this case are alleged to have gone to great lengths to carry out the sophisticated money laundering conspiracy, said James M. Gibbons, Special Agent in charge of US Immigration and Customs Enforcement Homeland Security Investigations, Chicago. HSI will continue to collaborate with our partner agencies to disrupt the flow of narcotics into the country that is facilitated through the laundering of funds out of the US. This is a perfect illustration of DSS global reach and our ability to partner with US and foreign law enforcement agencies on complex international multi-jurisdictional cases, said Jeffrey A. Thomas, Deputy Assistant Director of the US Department of State's Diplomatic Security Services Investigation Division. Wow, that's a mouthful. DSS and our counterparts are conducting investigations like these on a daily basis around the world. According to the superseding indictment, Shizi Li, Jiangxing Chen, Jia Chen, Eric Yong Wu, Jiyuan Li, Ta Lu, Liu, and others participated in a years-long conspiracy to use casinos, front companies, foreign domestic bank accounts and bulk cash smuggling to launder money on behalf of drug trafficking organisations. The superseding indictment also alleges that Tao Liu planned to bribe a US Department of State official using wire transfers and cryptocurrency to create US passports that he and his associates would use to enter the United States and engage in additional crimes, including money laundering. In fact, this State Department official was an undercover law enforcement agent, and these allegations stem from a 7-month undercover investigation. Below is information related to each defendant charged in the superseding indictment. So This person, 45, counts 1 to 3, drug trafficking, money laundering. Same with this person, same with this person, same with this person and this person. This one, drug trafficking, money laundering, attempted identity fraud and bribery. 5 of the 6 defendants are in custody. Jianxing Chen is a fugitive. Yes, these people here are all charged with conspiracy to distribute 5 kilograms or more of cocaine, and conspiracy to distribute 5 kilograms or more of cocaine, knowing and intending that it will be unlawfully imported into the United States. If convicted, these defendants face a mandatory minimum sentence of 10 years imprisonment and a maximum penalty of life in prison. All these people, again, are also charged with conspiracy to launder money. If convicted in this offence, the defendants will face a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison. Additionally, Tao Liu is charged with 4 counts of attempted identity fraud, 4 counts of bribery, 1 count of conspiracy to launder money, and 2 counts of international promotional money laundering. If convicted of attempted identity fraud and or bribery, he faces up to 15 years in prison per count. If convicted of money laundering, he faces up to 20 years of imprisonment per count. So that's every charge, 20 years. The case was investigated as part of 2 organised crime drug enforcement task forces. The OCD-ETF program is a federal multi-agency, multi-jurisdictional task force that supplies supplemental federal funding to federal and state agencies involved in the identification, investigation and prosecution of major drug trafficking organisations. The principal mission of the OCD-ETF program is to identify, disrupt and dismantle the most serious drug trafficking, weapons trafficking and money laundering organisations, and those primarily responsible for the nation's illegal drug supply. Zachary Willinger, U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, Wendy C. Wilcox. These are all these people made the announcement. Okay, and they've got more down here. Assistant U.S. Attorneys David A. Peters, Michael P. Ben Ari, along with trial attorneys Kerry Blackburn, Mal Daly, and Stephen A. Solar on the Justice Department's Money Laundering and Asset Recovery section, are prosecuting the case. Okay, so people make the announcement. These attorneys then prosecute. The Justice Department's Office of International Affairs of the Department's Criminal Division provided significant assistance. Significant assistance was also provided by the Australian Criminal Intelligence Commission and the Australian Federal Police, the Mexican Federal Police, Australia Department of Home Affairs, the Guatemalan National Civil Police, and the New Zealand Police. A copy of this press release is located on the website of the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Virginia. Related court documents and information are located on the website of the District Court for the Eastern District of Virginia or on PACER by searching for case number 119-CR-334. An indictment is merely an accusation. The defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty. So make of that what you will. This is from the Justice Department. Or Department of Justice, sorry. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to leave it there for today. Hopefully, I'm still here tomorrow. If not, you'll find me on my other channel or over on Bitchute. And I hope to see you there, guys. If this goes, I have a funny feeling it will go. Okay, guys. Have a good one. And don't forget to check out the link down below. All the links down below, including the affiliate link. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good one. Wherever you are, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Bye, guys.